What's going on, everyone? Vito here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to another episode of Beato the Vito. I don't think I could say that without a straight face. I'm joined here by Josh, also from MiniWarGaming, and we are going to be playing 1,500 points of White Scars versus Deathwatch. If you would like to be in Josh's spot, please go to MiniWarGaming.com/challenge. We'll get you in here and rolling some dice. But for now, let's take a look at the armies and the board. Starting off with my 1,500 points of White Scars, I am going to be running 3 Outrider detachments. For the first Outrider detachment, I have what you guys have been seeing normally, a captain. He's going to be running with Thunderhammer and Storm Shield. His Warlord trait is going to be Storm of Fire, and his relic is going to be the Shield Eternal. So any damage that he takes will be halved. He's going to be accompanied by a company veterans on bikes. They're all going to be armed with storm shields, and each one will have plasma guns. The sergeant will be armed with a plasma gun and a power axe. Off to their right-hand side, or my right-hand side, there's going to be an apothecary on bike, and then I have 3 identical squads of 3 bikers. They're going to have 2 plasma guns in each, and then each sergeant will have a power axe. So a little bit of Market Dave on the sergeants. Second Outrider detachment, we have Khosrow Khan leading this detachment, and then same thing as the other Outrider detachment, we have 3 identical bike squads, each one with 2 plasma guns, and then the sergeants all have power axes. One thing that I should note, Khosrow Khan will be taking the index version, so he's going to be on Moondraken, his personalized bike. And for the last Outrider detachment, we have a captain on bike. He's going to be armed with a power fist. I would have liked to have another captain with Thunderhammer, but unfortunately the army didn't have the model, so he's going to have a storm shield and power fist. And then same thing like the other Outrider detachments, 2 units of 3 bikers, all with plasma guns. So these 2 guys with the flamers, they actually have plasma guns, so a little bit of Market Dave there. Sergeants have the power axes, and then I didn't have enough points for more bikers, so we have a what's it called?
Attack bike.
An attack bike. Thank you, Josh. With the multi-melta. And that is going to make 1,500 points of White Scars. I'm actually just shy of 1,500 by about 2 points. So let's take a look at Josh's army.
Here's my 1,500 points worth of Deathwatch. I mean, the usual suspects here. There's a couple little tweaks since I played last, but not a whole ton. Obviously playing 500 points less, and that just kind of means I cut out the vehicles, which were kind of cruddy anyways. So yeah, a little bit of a more hopefully lean, mean Deathwatch army here. So yeah, double battalion, so rocking a ton of command points, and I'll tell you ahead of time right now, the mission tactic will be for fast attack, so I'll be re-rolling wound rolls of 1 against fast attack choices. Look at the 4 mandatory HQ choices for the 2 detachments. It doesn't matter who's in what detachment because there's no associated bonuses or penalties or anything like that. So, pretty simple here. I have got 4 captains because I still really don't like librarians. And you know what? I got one, but I got to put a jump pack on him, I think, before he becomes useful. Because usually he's riding around in a vehicle. And it turns out I do have a chaplain. I just didn't feel like using him. So, we've got the 4 captains there. We have 2 captains with mastercrafted bolters and power swords. We've got 1 with a mastercrafted bolter and a xenophase blade. And then we've got 1 last one with jump back, Thunderhammer, Storm Shield. So looking at who's going to be the Warlord, it's going to be the fella up front on the right, the Emperor's Spear there. And he is going to take the Lord of Hidden Knowledge. So once per battle, if he's on the battlefield, he can reroll a hit roll, wound roll, damage roll, or saving throw. In addition, if the army is battle forged, which it is, and he's on the battlefield, I roll a d6 each time I use a stratagem. On a 5-up, I get a command point. So that can happen once per, I think it's game round now. So yeah, he's in charge. And then for the relics, I'm going to go ahead and give the Beacon Angelus to the Smash Captain. Maybe he can call in some support wherever he happens to jump on the battlefield. Alrighty, looking at troop choices here. So the first one is I've got obviously a veteran squad. Pretty simple loadout here. There is a little, shall we say, Mark of Dave, but I try to keep it to a minimum. I still got to rip some arms off and redo a couple things. So we have a Watch Sergeant with a bolter and a power sword. We have a Black Shield with a power sword, and he's got a storm bolter hidden under that cloak somewhere. And then we've got 2 veterans with storm shields and storm bolters. And yeah, the mace is just decoration on the one guy. And then heavy weapons, we got 3 frag cannons, and then a Vanguard vet with twin lightning claws. Second squad, basically the exact same loadout as the first, because I really like redundancy. The only difference there, because I only have so many guys with just power swords and bolters, is the Sarge can have a power sword and a plasma pistol. Squad in the back there, nice big intercessor squad. They're not quite elite as the veterans, but that's okay. They're bigger, so I guess that makes up for it. So we have the 5 intercessors, and then I've added 5 hellblasters to the squad. But as simple as you can get, and just a whole ton of firepower.
Overwhelming, you could say.
Overwhelming firepower, exactly. And then for the other detachment here, again, it doesn't really matter what troop choices or what detachment, because I get no real bonuses. So this is just a 5-man intercessor squad. Bolt rifles, nothing fancy, just a good amount of firepower. The 5th troop choice here, Deathwatch Veteran Squad. Kind of an old school loadout, probably not one you're going to see a whole lot of, but I still want to try it because, you know, I converted at least one guy. So the way I'm going to run this is we've got a Watch Sergeant with a chainsword and a Stalker Bolt Rifle. 3 veterans with Stalker Bolt Rifles and chainswords, and then 1 with a Heavy Bolter. So their job is just kind of sit and shoot. And this is the 6th troop choice here. Kind of one of my old school favorite loadouts. So we've got the 5 veterans. There's the 4 Stalker Bolters and chainswords, including the Sarge in there, and then we also have 1 Heavy Bolter. And then I've also added a Vanguard vet with a chainsword and power sword. And then we've got 4 bikers with just their twin bolt guns and chainswords, because they really can't take much of an upgrade except for power weapons. I don't think it's worth it. So that's technically 1 troop squad, but again, I can kind of say that I know I'm going to combat squad it immediately and have them be 2 separate squads.
And that's 1,500 points of Deathwatch. This is the board that we are going to be playing on today. The mat itself is from Table War, and all the terrain, the buildings, and even the little shrubs and all the trees, those are from Adam, from Greenleaf Terrain. After all the armies are set up, this is what we're kind of looking at. I suppose the narrative is that both armies, the White Scars and the Deathwatch, we have found this ruined city that we're going to set up for a training exercise. All of our ammunition has been replaced with Nerf, and we're just going to swing away Merle. I know I've used that joke quite a bit, but I love that movie.
Are you a big fan of Signs?
I love the movie Signs. It is a great movie. Great horrible movie.
So why would the aliens attack a planet that is majority water if that's like super deadly to them? Like, what's the narrative there?
What's the narrative?
Yeah, like why are they attacking Earth of all places?
They really love the scenery.
They do?
They love shrubs.
Okay, now here's the other one. Now, early in the movie,
Spoiler alert.
When there's the alien that runs through the cornfield, right?
Yeah.
You know, when he goes out there?
Yeah.
Wouldn't there be a lot of dew on that corn? Like, wouldn't he just be, like, running through a big field of acid at that point?
That's speculation.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to be doing a mission from Chapter Approved 2018, and it's going to be beachhead, correct?
Yes.
So the way this is going to work is there's 3 objectives. We've got 1, 2, and 3. And we each score a victory point on the start of turn 2. We get 1 victory point if we control 1 on our side of the board. We score 2 victory points if we score 1 in the middle, or if we hold 1 in the middle. And then we score 3 victory points if we hold an objective in our opponent's side of the board. So that's how we score. Very easy. Josh, let's take a look at how you deployed.
Okay, pretty simple. We have got the Smash Captain hanging out with the Combat Squad Bikes and Vanguard Vet. Up here we have a Veteran Squad with Stalker Bolters hanging out with the Captain. Down here, Intercessors hanging out with another Captain. And then up here we have the last squad of Stalker Bolters hanging out with, well, a Captain. I'm probably not using the Captains the best effect here. They'd probably do a little bit better actually being down the battlefield, but I can try that later. It kind of depends on what Vito wants to do. Now, I do have 3 squads up in the Teleportarium, so I've spent 3 command points. I'm at 10. But that is the 2 Veteran Squads and the big Intercessor Squad. That is slightly less than half my points. And I've got more than half the squads deployed on the board, so I'm okay there. That's the reason that the Jump Captain isn't up in the air, though, because that would push me over half my points.
Okay. So the majority of your army is kind of...
The majority of the army is on the board right now, but pretty much the second half of it's going to come in turn 2 if I do this right.
Okay, cool. And then taking a look at the white scars, this big sea of white, we've got an attack bike, we've got the vets with the Rev Captain, as I like to call him. We have the Apothecary on bike, Kasoro Khan, a whole wad of bikers, more bikers, more bikers. We have another Captain with a Power Fist, and then a whole train of bikers right over there. We didn't deploy the full 24 up. We kind of scooted back, so I am learning with the bikes. With a previous game that I had with Luca where he completely destroyed my entire front line. So we are learning with the white scars. Josh did win. Josh is going to go first unless I can attempt to seize. So let's go ahead and see if I can do that. No. So we're going to go on to Deathwatch, turn 1. All right, Josh, what do we got?
Okay, turn 1, pretty basic. As much as I hate to do it, because usually the name of the game for me playing Deathwatch is to be aggressive, I don't really have you anywhere that I want. And for you to score points, because looking at this, you have no way to score the point in the middle.
Yeah, because bikes cannot go up.
Because chances are I'll be able to get up there no problem. So I'm going to guess that your plan is to come to my deployment zone and try to hold that objective for a turn or 2. The only squad I have that can do anything this turn would be these guys here. I can move forward and I can maybe wipe a little bit out, but the return fire will just kill me and it's not worth throwing stuff away.
So you're going to be a little bit conservative this turn?
I think we're going to be conservative. We're playing chess a bit right now in the early rounds. To be honest, I really wanted you to go first. I really wanted you to seize the initiative on this one. Because I don't have any great long-range guns. I maybe have 1 or 2 guns that could reach out and touch you right now. That's not going to work. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and just pull these guys back into some defensive posturing there.
Yeah, and you got tons of movement, so...
Yeah. That's the advantage of being able to have somebody else film, is I can just go ahead and pre-measure and move wherever I want. It's kind of nice. So yeah, I'm just going to pull back to there, hold a little bit of a defensive position, and see what you do. That is quite literally my turn 1.
Oh, wonderful. So let's go on to White Scars, turn 1. Starting off the turn, I think we're going to start moving some bikes. This squad here, they're going to go 14 to here. And then I think this squad is going to join them as well to there. Ooh, I grabbed 2 when I wanted to grab 1. Look at that. Bam. These bikers over here, we're going to zip up 14 to there. Same thing with these bikers. They're going to go zipping up 14 to there. Sorry if you guys hear me like sniffing and stuff. I'm still quite sick. These 3 bikers are going to zoom up 14, whoops, to there. And then these 3 bikers are going to go to here. This attack bike, we're just going to go 14 to about here. We're going to have to go through that little gap there, I think. The con, I think he's just going to go 14 to about here, and then he's going to have to decide which way he's going to want to go. Like Josh said, we are playing chess, so unfortunately I'm going to have to react to Josh's decisions. Veterans, they're going to move up, I think, to there. Captain's going to tag along. Oh boy. And the apothecary on bike is going to move up along as well. I think what we're going to do with this captain with the power fist is we're going to move him up 14 to about there. And I think I'm going to leave these 2 bike squads here to protect my objective. So at the end of my turn, I don't think I'm going to be doing any shooting. Everything's actually out of range. I'm not going to spend any command points for Born in the Saddle. I might have to play a little bit conservatively as well. Yeah, we just kind of moved everything up, kind of getting in range. I could have spent, like I said, a command point for Born in the Saddle to move anything up to get into range, to put some shots into any one of these units, but then I would have been sacrificing a bike squad, and they would have just gotten destroyed. So I think I might have to weather the storm, because Josh does have range on me. So yeah, I might have to weather the storm and wait until my turn to kind of do anything. So we are going to go into Deathwatch, turn 2. Starting at the top of Josh's turn 2, he will be scoring 1 victory point as he does control it.
Movement's going to take us over here. He's going to be jumping up his 12 and having his bike friends follow up their 14 behind. Captain here will jump up with him. Over here, just a slight little bit of a shuffle just to get him into line of sight where I want him. And then these 2 are going to... Actually, yeah, he's going to move at the same time. Scratch up. We're going to move the captain back first, and then we're going to move these guys. First veteran squad will drop down here, taking some aggressive positioning that will hopefully pay off later in the game.
Well, that's not good.
Dropping the intercessor squad in behind the veterans, hopefully to get some. And then dropping the last veteran squad there. That's kind of all the eggs in one basket, but that's, I guess, the theme of what I'm going for right now. I'm just going to be hyper-aggressive this turn. And this might be the turn that kind of, you know, it decides the flow of the rest of the battle, I suppose.
Yeah.
Starting here with the squad of intercessors, I'm going to go ahead and call the Venator Doctrine. It's going to cost me 2 of my 10 command points. But the way that this works is that I get +1 to wound against fast attack choices. Scratch that, they're elite. So it's the Dominatus Doctrine. It's the same thing, but for elites.
Interesting.
Since the Warlord's on the battlefield, 5 up to get 1 of those command points back. And I don't. Okay, I hate doing this, but I didn't have the captain to drop with him. I am going to overcharge the plasma because I figure each dead bike is more important than a dead, Hellblaster. So let's go for it. I'm just going to go down the line and then the guy in the back. So hitting on 3s, no reroll help. Okay, so we got 1 hit thus far. Next guy, 2 hits. Third guy, 2 more hits. Fourth guy, 2 hits. Last guy, kills himself but gets a hit. Boop, he's dead. Now this is strength 8, so typically wounding you on 3s, then +1 to wound, so I'm wounding you on 2s.
3 up involved. Oh, jeez, for the con! Oh, okay, so we're gonna lose 3 bikes. So, veterans.
Does that hurt, Vito?
That does hurt a lot. Oh! Everyone's always killing the veterans. They never get to do anything, any game.
There's no soak firepower, apparently.
Overwhelming firepower, apparently.
Okay, now the other half of the squad's gonna shoot. Now these are gonna hit you on 3s. So I'm gonna pull up my 3 misses. And then wound you on 2s with the... Actually, no. Better AP rounds. No, it doesn't matter. Wounding on 2s is still the best bet here. Take that many more. It's AP -1, but you still get your 3 up involved. Only 1 damage apiece, though.
We can do it here, folks. Okay, so only 2 missed there. Another biker will bite the dust. Ugh.
Up here next, this veteran squad, there's only 2 in range, the Heavy Bolter and Stalker Bolter. If I go for the Crack and Penetrator rounds, which I will, and we're shooting at this bike squad up front here. Heavy Bolter is going to hit you on 3s, re-rolling 1s for the captain. So re-rolling 1s. We got 3 hits, and then these are going to wound you on 4s, re-rolling 1s because you're a fast attack. Only 2 wounding hits, AP -1.
It's almost like you're like, oh, Vito's taking all fast attack. I think I'll take this special ammunition.
Pretty much that's how it works. That's how Deathwatch works, bro.
4 up armor save. Okay, 1's gonna take a wound.
Then the Stalker Bolter, same thing, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. We got 2 hits. And we're going to have these ones wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s. Or sorry, no, I'd have to do the wounding on 5s one. Rerolling 1s still. Yeah, for the range, it had to be Crack and Penetrator. So yeah, wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s. Don't mind me as I mumble to myself and I'm doing math.
Continue. The sergeant with the power axe, he's going to take it.
This squad's going to open up. Now, I do have range, 30-inch range, with the poison 2-up rounds. So that's what I'm going to fire is all just poison 2-up rounds at this bike squad up front here. These are going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s. Pull up my 2s. And guess what they're going to wound you on?
2s.
Re-rolling 1s because you're a fast attack.
Right.
Did your lip just quiver when I said that?
No.
So yeah, we got 6 wounding hits, AP -1.
Look at you go. 4 up armor. Hooah! Ooh, dear. 1 will die and 1 will take a wound.
Heavy Bolter. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Rolling 1s. And then these are going to wound you on 4s, rerolling 1s. So 2 more wounding hits, AP -1.
4 up. Ooh, good. Sergeant, you're dead. And then we'll put 1 wound on this fella here.
Mastercrafted Bolter off El Capitan now is going to fire. Bolter beta rule says I get to hit you twice.
Alright.
So hitting on 2s, I've got to use the Crack and Penetrator rounds here. So I'm declaring that now. So hitting on 2s, rolling 1s. Still only 1 hit. And now these should be wounding you on 5s, re-rolling 1s. Nothing. I'm going to go this squad down. We're going to put the 3 frag cannons, solid shot, into these 3 bikes here. And everything else is going into them. Frag cannons will be hitting you on 3s, being an assault weapon. No reroll help. And we only get 3 hits. They are going to be wounding on 3s at this range. Rerolling 1s because you're a fast attack. So we got 2 wounding hits. This is AP -3, 2 damage.
Looking for those beards. Getting nothing.
Get out of here.
So just 2 bikes will go down. Bam, bam.
The 3 Stormbolters from the squad now into the front squad here. We're going to use the poison 2-up ammunition. Sure, I'll just force save. See if that works.
Poison?
It's poison.
What are you, blasting?
Well, I might be.
Oh, you wicked smart.
These are now wounding you on 2s, rerolling 1s. Because I got anti-fast attack poison, apparently.
It's almost like you list tailored.
That's what my army does, dude. I pick at the beginning of the game.
3-up armor. Woo! Look at that. So we're going to have 1 biker die. Oh, actually, yeah, he'll die because he has a wound, and then, bam, 1 wound on him. But wait, there's more.
Not overcharging plasma pistol, hitting on 3. And then he's going to wound you on a 3. Yeah, so it's AP -3, bro. You get a 6-up save. Ooh.
Let me see that beard. Oh, no. How many wounds is that? Never mind, he's dead. What am I talking about?
Over here now, we're going to split up the firepower the exact same way. We're going to do the 3 frag cannons into these fine gentlemen, everything else into them. Frag cannons on the first squad, hitting on 3s. That was a trick. It's a miss. Wounding you on 3s. Ugh. AP -3 though.
Oh.
Big fail.
This guy's dead.
The Stormbolters now, so there's 3 Stormbolters in here, 1 regular bolter. Into the other squad. We'll use the poison rounds again for fun. These are going to hit you on 3s.
Oh, for fun.
Yeah, super fun, bro.
I'm having a
Ton of fun?
wonderful time.
Wounding you on 2s. But you know what? I'm really good at killing fast stuff, so I'm rerolling 1s.
Oh, look at that. Look at you go.
So 7 3-up saves, good sir.
Oh. Looks like we're gonna lose a bike and take a wound. Dead.
Is that your
Take a
sergeant?
wound. It might be. Yeah.
Is promoting your sergeant like the worst thing that could happen to anybody in your White Scars army?
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Over here now, these guys are going to be firing the Kraken Penetrator rounds over this bike squad. Everybody can see now, and there's 2 of the members I had to move, so they'll only be firing single shots. The other ones are still rapid firing. Let's see what we can't do. Yeah,
Let's see what you can't do?
Let's see what I can't do.
Interesting.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s for the captain.
What?
I
Okay.
missed one. These are wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s though. So, pretty good start. I'm going to reroll these 2. Okay, so we got a grand total of 4 wounding hits. These are at AP -2. 1 for the bolt rifle, 1 for the Kraken Penetrator round.
Looking for those 5s. Getting 1. So we're gonna lose a biker and take a wound. Stars, you know what time it is. Ugh. And he's gonna take a wound. So Josh was just telling me that these bikes have special ammunition. That's really cute.
Isn't it? No?
If only a premier bike army in 40K had special ammunition.
Well, you got... mine's a premier special ammunition army. That it has bikes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, sorry what your luck. We're going to go poison 2-up rounds into the squad I've already kind of beat up a bit.
Are these ones over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So these are hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, because I have a captain nearby. I heard you like rolling saves, bro. You want to guess what they're wounding on?
Look at that big smile on his face.
I'm having so much fun here. Now, I rolled a bunch of 1s.
Tons of ones.
But luckily, we decided that we're good at killing fast attack stuff. So I get to reroll them. I still rolled 3 1s, but we got this many wounding hits. No AP, though.
How generous of you.
Yeah, it's super kind. 10.
3-up armor. And just like that, these bikes are dead. Well, that's going to be it for Josh's shooting. And where there were once bikes, there are now none. And where there were once sergeants, there are now none. Josh, you going to charge?
Do you have a single sergeant? Yeah, you got a couple sergeants.
I got like a sergeant there and 2 sergeants over there.
I will declare a charge here.
I will overwatch.
You gonna overcharge?
No.
Okay.
We'll start with the plasma gun first. Ooh, nope. And then the bike. Nope. I dare you. Come on.
It's about a 10-inch charge to make it in.
Let's go. Bring your Deathwatch. You failed. Good.
It's okay.
I dare you. I don't know what that means.
Over here, I will declare a charge against. There's a lot of plasma,
there is.
Why is it like this? I will.
There was more plasma, but then you killed the sergeant.
Did the sergeants have plasma?
I don't remember.
I don't think.
No, they just had the power axes.
I think they could have taken combis or some power axes. Are spooky.
I think I could have taken plasma pistols, but yeah, I just gave them power axes.
I will go ahead and because these guys can fall back and still shoot for the army rule or no?
I think they can fall back and charge.
Oh, that's lame. Yeah, I'll charge.
Well, thanks for like putting salt in my wounds.
Sorry, dude. I'll charge these guys.
All right, Overwatch. Not gonna overcharge the plasma. Hey, we got a 6.
Winning on a 3.
Yeah. Got it.
Put it on a 3-up invuln save. He's fine.
And the bikes. Ooh, getting 3. Forced wound. Getting 1 wound.
That's probably going to be on the Sarge, the Black Shield.
Who do you think you are, a White Scar?
Yeah, I know, really, eh? Poor Sarge. We'll put it on the Sarge. 3-up armor. No, he died.
And that's what you get for being a White Scar.
Now, I'm going to point out, at this point in the game, I've killed as many of my own models as you've killed of mine, so just going to say that, bro. 9-inch charge to make it in. No. Do I want to command point that? I'd have to get a 5. That seems totally not worth it.
Do it.
Actually, sure. Yeah, command point. Ba-bam! No, I don't make it in. Do I get the command point back at a 5? The Warlord trait says nay, nay. So they just kind of stand there embarrassingly.
So I only have morale for this guy. On a 6, he's going to run. Got a 3, he's okay. Well, that was the Deathwatch turn 1. That really hurt. My right flank has been neutered quite heavily. My left flank, all my veterans are dead. That really hurt as well. And we have an uphill battle to do. So let's go into White Scar's turn 2 and let's see if we can do something here, folks. So White Scar's turn 2. Let's do it. At the start of White Scar's turn 2, I will be getting a victory point because I control that objective. It's going to be a bit of an uphill battle, but we definitely need to deal with this squad because they are in our back lines near that objective. And we definitely need to deal with this squad here. The problem now is that we need to divert our attention here. And then we need to divert the attention here. The problem with that being is that Josh is going to swing his forces, probably claim that objective with that jump captain. And then he's going to be coming at me within waves. So this is going to be very difficult for the White Scars, especially being neutered on Josh's turn 2. But we're definitely going to try. The White Scars will not give up. So let's go into my movement. I actually forgot to do the morale test for the veterans, so on a 5 or 6, we're good. Alrighty, so starting with the movement, Rev Captain, he's just going to turn around and go right through about here. The veteran on bike, the sergeant, he's going to turn around and go to here. Apothecary on bike, he will turn around and scoot in behind. These bikes over here, they'll just swing around, coming to here. These bikers over here, they're going to swing around like so. They're going to come to here, getting within 12 so we can get some plasma shots in. The con, he's going to drive up to about here, and he's going to give his 6-inch bubble to these guys, or essentially to everyone here, but the Rev Captain is also within there. The attack bike, it's going to drive up as well with tons of movement. These bikers over here, we're just going to turn around and kind of move up, kind of closing this gap right here, kind of denying you from the objective. The captain on bike, he's going to turn around with his power fist and he's going to zoom up to about here. The sole remaining member with the plasma gun, he's going to turn around and he's going to zoom up as well to there. And then these guys, they're going to zoom up and they're going to fill in this little gap here. Finishing just like that. Let's see if we can whittle them down, folks. And then at the end of the movement, the apothecary will try to bring back one of his fallen brethren, the veteran on bike, on a 4-up. Ooh, he's going to get a 6, that nice beard. So one of the veterans will come back with only 1 rune remaining. And he's going to come back right there, ready for the fight. And at the end of the moon phase, this is what we're going to be looking like. All these bikes, we're going to be firing into this squad, and then the remainder of my army, we're going to be firing into this squad. And I don't know if everyone can hear that wonderful fire engine talking over me. Or talking. Does a fire engine talk? It might. It's the Wambulance. You like that one?
You're just laughing at your own jokes.
Yeah, why not? You gotta laugh at your own jokes sometimes, folks. But yeah, that's what's gonna end up happening. We definitely have to deal with these 2 squads in my back lines before I can deal with the rest of Josh's army. So we're gonna go into White Scar's shooting. First, we're gonna start with this bike squad right over here. They're gonna be firing into the intercessors. We are going to be overcharging, and luckily the con is within 6 inches, so any ones that we get, we will be re-rolling. So let's roll them up. Oh, gee, come on. Okay, re-rolling, thankfully. What? Okay, so we got a miss. Second shot. Come on, you. All right, we've got 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. And we got 2 wounds there.
6-up saves.
Ooh.
Pass and fail one, so I lose 1 Marine. Boop. No. There.
And then these are the shots from the bolters hitting on 3s. Re-rolling those 1s. Actually, a pretty decent amount of 1s in there. Re-rolling. Forced wound. Getting all but 3. 3 wounding hits.
3 ups, bam! Well, I lost a guy.
This bike squad is now going to fire into the same squad. Supercharging it, overcharging it. Here we go. Hooah. Okay, got 2 hits. And the next guy. Only getting 1. Getting 3 wounds.
6-up save. Bam! 2 more go down. Boop, boop.
And the bikes. Rerolling 1s. Okay, converting another 2. 4s to wound from the bolters. Okay, very nice. Looks like we're gonna get 5 wounds.
3-up saves. I lost the other guy. I'll peel the Sarge. Whoop.
Bam. Attack bike next, firing into the squad. Attack bike hitting on a 3. Getting a 1. But I am within 6 inches of the Rev Captain, so I get to reroll that. That's a hit. Wounding on a 2. We get a wound. We got D6 wounds. Getting 5 wounds. Peeling off a guy. Boop, boop. Veteran squad is going to be firing next. So the veteran that came back to life, he's going to overcharge. 2 hits, and then the captain, the captain of the squad, he's only going to get 1 hit. I meant to say sergeant. They're going to be looking for...
Overcharge, you look for 2.
Yeah, overcharge, 2 to wound. Getting 2 wounding hits.
6 ups, ba-bam!
Ooh, save 1. Another guy. And then we're going to go for their bikes. Looking for 3s. Rerolling some 1s. Kia! No. Force a wound.
Looking for 3 ups, ba-bam! 1 wound.
Got 1 wound on him. The apothecary will be firing his bike next. Apothecary hitting on 3s. Rerolling those sweet, sweet 1s. Getting only 1 more, and then wounding on 4s. Getting 1.
3 up armor. He's fine.
Very nice. The Rev Captain, he's going to be firing his bike next. Hitting on 2s. They all hit, wounding on 4s. Only getting 3, or only getting 3. What am I saying?
A little bit better than average. Looking for 3 up armors. They're fine.
Save them all. Josh, with a little salty voice, said, "The can." He's going to be firing next on... I'm going to double check this.
It's got to be 2s.
Yeah, I'll double check it, but I think it's 2s. On 2s. All hit. And 4s. Ooh, very nice. Oh, wait, well, I gotta double check the Storm of Fire. Because actually, I've been forgetting that. For Storm of Fire, every 6 that I roll to hit should have been at AP2. So that's actually something that I have been forgetting. I guess for within 6 inches, it would be this squad and maybe the multi-melt on the attack bike. Not that it would have really mattered. It would, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to start remembering that for Storm of Fire. So these 2 wounds will be at -1.
So 4 ups. Does strip a wound and kill guy, leaving 1 left.
We're going to move over to this side of the battlefield. We're going to be starting with this squad over here. We're going to elect to overcharge because the captain is nearby.
Is this the wounded bike or the non-wounded bike first?
We're going to go with the wounded bike.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling that, thankfully, please. Okay, missed. And then the non-wounded guy. Getting 1 hit. On a 2, he's going to wound. He wounds. Would you like to roll some dice, Josh?
Yep. 3 up
Oh, yeah,
armor
sure.
save.
Let me just move the camera. Why not?
Yeah, that's what we pay you for, dude.
Oh, right. Okay. What'd you roll?
He's so fine.
He's good.
He doesn't care.
And then this squad over here, we're going to do the exact same thing.
Bolters.
Oh, yeah. I got to do bolters. Thank you. Bolters from the squad that just fired their plasma. Rerolling that 1. Hits. Force to wound. Not bad.
3 up armor saves. Duh!
Ooh.
That's kind of rough. I'm going to use my Warlords once per game reroll on one of these. So that helps. Still going to lose 2. Do I bother command point rerolling? No.
No.
So we're going to pull off the Black Shield. Oh, as much as I hate to do it, I think we are going to go ahead and pull a Fray Cannon as well.
And then supercharge from the squad that was beside them. Getting 2 hits. And then the other 2 gentlemen. Another 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. Ooh, all hit.
Roll these 2 at a time for 3 ups.
Ooh,
They're okay.
Very nice.
And the other 2.
Oh.
So there's 1 fail there. I will command point this one, I think. I might be able to live through this. Yeah, I'll command point this one. So it succeeds. Do I get it back on a 5 up? I don't.
And then we got to finish off with the bolters. No, actually 1 to reroll. We converted it. Force wound. Getting 3 wounds.
3 up armor saves. Bam! Losing 1 guy.
What are we doing here, Josh?
We'll pull the first shield.
So next we're going to go with this fresh squad of 3 into the same squad. We are going to supercharge. Getting 2 hits, and then the second guy supercharging, getting another 1. Wounding on 2s. All hit, or all wounded.
Okay, 3 up invuln. Okay.
Look at
Yeah,
this guy. Look at this guy.
Oh, he
Ooh.
finally dies, and nothing I can do about it. Iron chest, no.
Yeah, we got to do the actual guns on the bikes. Rerolling those ones. Kia! Ooh, very nice. Force wound. Got 5 wounding hits.
No, never mind.
Saved them all. Very nice. The sole plasma guy, we'll call him Mark Wahlberg. He's going to be firing into the squad as well. All right, Marky Mark, what can you do? Supercharge. Both hit. Winning on 2s. Ooh, got 1. 9.
Yep. That kills the Vanguard vet.
And his bike. Rerolling that 1. Nope. Force wound. Ooh, nothing. And last but certainly not least, the captain with a power fist firing into the same squad. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling that 1. All hit. Wounding on 4s. Getting only 1.
3 up armor. Bam! He's fine.
He's good. He loves it. Time for some charges. We are going to charge with the veterans into the squad.
All overcharge. So hitting on 6s. Bam!
Nothing.
And he is dead.
Oh, okay. Well, you did the work for me.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of debating whether or not I want to charge with this squad. Because from what Josh has been telling me, if I charge, you could use the special ammunition that allows you to do 2d6 auto hits?
Yeah, the frag shell. 2d6 automatic hits per strength 6 AP minus 1 damage.
Yeah, so you could do that. And then... So if you do that, then there's a potential where you can get another shot the following round, correct?
Well, I mean, if you don't have me engaged, then yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Whereas if I don't charge you, then you could do it only next turn, where it's just regular shooting.
Yep.
Decisions, folks. I don't know what to do, folks. I really don't know what to do. This is really scary. So I'm going to decide not to do it. I don't know if it was the right decision or not. You can leave a comment down below if it was the right one to do or not. But I'm choosing not to do it. So at the end of the turn, we did some pretty good damage here. We whittled the veterans down. Over here on my left flank, we completely got rid of those Marines. I'm really happy about that. We have still tons of work to do, but we're going to go into Deathwatch turn 3.
First.
Oh, you're going to give them around? Oh, yeah, that's true, too. So they may not be around, but you can spend a command point if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to auto pass.
Okay.
And see if I can get a command point back on a 5. And I don't.
You don't. Okay. So let's go into Deathwatch turn 3. Alrighty. So we're at the top of turn 3 for the Deathwatch.
Indeed.
Josh will be scoring another victory point as he does control that objective.
Let's go over here. Fortune favors the bold. I could teleport them out of trouble if I really wanted to and bring them back on my own side of the board, which I don't know if that's the right play or not. I'm not going to bother with it because I want to save the beacon. So for now, we're just going to move up. Go, hey guys, what's up? squad here is going to be moving up just to kind of take position and get some shots.
And then up like so, near this ruined tower.
Captain here is going to go for an advance.
Okay.
He's going to go an extra 4 inches, which will get him to the objective as he flies through the air so gracefully. Be somewhat conservative. The bikes are going to go over this way. Just trying to kind of reconsolidate my forces into one area because you've got a ton of firepower floating around the board that I don't really want to have to deal with.
Almost overwhelmingly, you could say.
You're really riding that one pretty hard there, Vito.
It works.
That's fair.
I think we should make a t-shirt. Overwhelming firepower with my face.
Why do we gotta make it? Why can't you just make it?
Because that costs money.
We're gonna start on these guys because I'm feeling particularly dumb. We're gonna give them the +1 to wound against fast attack. Do I get this back on a 5? Nope, I'm not saving any command points with that trait. First guy shooting into here, how many shots? He's gonna get 6 shots, it's awful. And how many shots into the other one there? 10, that's pretty good. I'm gonna command point the 1 to a 5.
Very good.
And then do I get the command point back on a 5? I don't.
So, Josh, explain to me, what is exactly is giving you the command points back?
My warlord trait.
Okay.
Every time I use a stratagem at 5 up, I can get a command point back.
Okay, just in case the folks at home don't exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do into the wounded squad first.
Okay.
They automatically hit.
Okay.
They're normally wounding on 3s because of strength 6, but now they're wounding on 2s because of the stratagem.
Okay.
So wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s because you're fast attack.
Well,
10 wounding hits, AP -1.
we're looking for 4s.
Oh,
They're
better
dead.
get the flex seal. It's a lot of damage.
Flex.
You don't like that commercial?
That's a great girl. Looks like that bike is sinking. Yep, those bikes are sinking, folks. No amount of flex seal is fixing them.
Other squad of bikes. Bam! Just another 10 wounding hits.
Looking for 4s.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe I'll spend the command point. No, I'm just kidding.
it won't help.
They're dead.
Yeah.
Whew. Well, there's their revenge.
Go over here now. These guys are going to put all their fire into the squad of 3 bikes.
Okay.
Starting with Storm Bolters, winning on 2s. Nope, that's too many shots. 6 shots. These are going to hit on 3s. Not bad. They're going to wound on 2s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Okay.
So you got them all?
4 saves. Yeah.
Minus anything?
Nope.
Alright, so there's my 3-up armor. Ooh, bike will go down. And the last brave sarge, let's call him Leonidas. Leonidas, the last sarge, he'll go down. Yeah, the bolters blotted out the sun.
Didn't other guys die before Leonidas, though?
That's not how history will remember it.
We're going to do the frayed cannons now.
Okay.
Solid shots over into the bikes. Hitting on 3s. Well, that's awful.
Oh, wow.
Wounding on 3s. That's better. These are AP -2 damage.
Alrighty, we're looking for 5s. Oh, the nerve hurts so much! So it's, it's like when boxers put like, what's it called, screws inside the boxing gloves? I think you're putting like screws inside the nerf. I think you're cheating.
It's a Canadian thing. Did you ever do snowball wars like with your neighborhood friends?
Yeah.
And then when things were going bad, you started making snowballs with rocks in them?
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever do that?
Oh, I used to do it with pine cones.
Rocks hurt more.
Yeah, but
Scrabble.
You're awful. This guy's dead.
They're 2 damage.
Oh, it's 2 damage. Oh, jeez, this guy's dead too.
Then the bikes back here are going to do crack and penetrator rounds at the lone bike.
No, not at Mark Wahlberg.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh, jeez.
These are wounding on 5s, rolling 1s though. So less chance?
Oh, jeez.
No, that's pretty good still. Yep, it only got worse. You've got 7 at -1.
All right, Marky Mark, step by step. Let's do this. He's dead. Oh, jeez, Marky, what are you doing to me? He's dead. So at the end of the Deathwatch, turn 3, I had a right flank. And now I don't.
What? Captain?
Oh, I got a captain. Wow, thanks.
Watch what happens when he charges into a squad.
Oh, guess what? He's not going to. He's going to wave his power fist. Yeah, so you did some damage there. There was no damage done here. But that really hurt. I really need to think about what I'm going to do here now as we go into White Scars, turn 3. So at the start of the White Scars turn 3, I will be scoring 1 point for holding that objective. So I really don't have many great options left because, so this is what's essentially left of my army with the inclusion of that captain on my bike. So what I really need to do is I need to divert some numerical number here of this half of my army, or what's left of my army, to go and hold that objective, because you do have troops over here.
Correct.
I then need to divide what's left to go over here and get you off that objective. You, excuse me, you are lucky in the fact that you can actually get up there. I can't because of my bike, and that's just the way the terrain worked out and the way the objectives were placed and whatnot.
That'd be fair, because I know there's already people yelling in the comment section. Who set the board up?
I ended up setting the board up. I wanted to have something nice and narrative and it looked good. That is kind of my fault, but it was also the way the mission was.
It's a talking point for building a non-skew list sometimes to have stuff to be able to go take ground like that. And
Yeah.
Like you had a cool thematic list, but sometimes, you know, you pay for it with the way the board is and the way the mission is.
Yeah, exactly. So I definitely need to take your captain off that objective. So yeah, I got to do something about. I got to do something about him. I need to divert some of my forces to take him off. But if I take too much, you'll just come off and deal with the deal with the army here.
I've still got fairly good board control.
Yeah, you do. That's the thing.
I mean,
you do.
to give you a sense, these guys got a 36-inch threat range, so don't come over here. These guys have a 36-inch threat range, so same thing. You know what I mean? And then I've got a super fast squad there, able to go grab stuff, and then a slower squad back there. And the other one to keep in mind is that he does have the Beacon Angelus, which means that the captain, the jump captain, can teleport any Deathwatch squad I have on the board currently to him, as long as they're wholly within 6 and more than 9 away from you. So if he wants, he could like teleport this squad of intercessors up there to hold that, and then go kill you.
Right.
And still be able to hold.
And that's the problem. Even if I do get anywhere near you, I do need to get near you so that I can see you, but then I'll be within range of your guns.
Yeah, there's a good crossfire setup.
So I am stuck. What's the saying? A rock within a hard place?
Between a rock and a hard place.
Oh, between a rock and a hard place. Thank you. So it's time for my movement phase. Let's see what I can do here, folks. So I think what we're going to do is with this wounded squad. Oh, there's actually 2 sergeants. Look at that. So it's not Leonidas. It'll be
Leonardo.
Yeah, Leonardo. He's Italian all of a sudden. The one Italian in the White Scar Army. So these 3 bikes, they're going to zoom, and they're going to come to here with the pre-measure right there, so they can get some cool line of sight to these guys. I'm actually going to advance them as well for 1, but they go an extra 2, so they're going to be moving an extra 3. Correction, instead of rolling, I forgot they actually turbo boost, so they're going to go 8 inches because of the White Scar special rule. They add an extra 2 inches to their advance roll, so they're going to be going 8 inches. And I'm finally going to spend a command point for Born in the Saddle. So whenever a biker unit advances, I can still shoot and charge.
Now, how far does the biker unit advance with White Scars?
8 inches, Josh.
Okay. I wanted to make sure.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
For the clarification.
Yes.
Yeah, 8 inches, just in case.
Perfect. 8. So that's like 6 plus 2.
6 plus 2 or 7 plus 1. 5 plus 3.
Well, I mean, the math is they auto advance 6 and then go extra 2.
Exactly, for 8 inches, just in case.
Perfect.
Yeah. This bike squad here, we are going to turn around and just zoom up to here. The attack bike, it's going to turn around and zoom up to here. And then what I'm going to decide to do is this whole squad, or all these squads here, they're just going to drive up 14 and end up over here. And they're all going to kind of end up jumbled up like so. This captain over here, he's just going to drive around to over here. And then the apothecary, he's going to try to heal a wound on the veteran, which he does. So this veteran over here is back to full wounds. We're going to do some shooting over here because Born in the Settle allows me to shoot 8 inches. By the way, Josh, is the turbo boost. Just in
Yes,
case.
thank you. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, just in case.
I don't think you had mentioned it earlier, so.
Yeah, just in case you know, tin bit. So we are going to supercharge the plasmas. First plasma gun, one getting 1 hit, and then the second one, reroll that, getting 3 hits total. 2's to wound, getting 3 wounds.
Ready for 6 ups, bro? But bam, I lived! No, I didn't.
They're dead. Now it's time to shoot over here. These 3, they're going to be firing into your captain, and they are also going to supercharge. The first guy, supercharging. Getting only 1 hit, and then the second guy getting 2 hits. 2's to wound, getting 3 wounds. Do it.
3 of invuln saves, but bam! No!
Oh,
Oh, I'm just gonna let him die.
wow.
That's not even worth a command point because he's gonna die for the rest of it.
And
You don't have great range to shoot at with the other stuff, so I'm okay with this.
huh.
Oh, neat.
Well, So what's probably going to happen now, I'm going to predict. I'm going to use my precognition.
Okay, yep.
Or pre-science, whatever it's called. And I'm probably going to have to drive all my jet bikes, all my bikes that way, because then you're just going to go that way and nuke that squad.
Probably.
Or you're going to use that guy to jump over there, and we're going to dance.
Well, no, because he's a single guy in that squad, so he can't leave the squad on his own.
Oh, he can't? Oh, okay.
No.
Or what's probably going to happen is you're going to nuke this with all your overwhelming firepower.
We're equal on points now. That was my good chance to get that, so... Yeah, the question is, does somebody break to go grab this, or no?
Because that was the guy with the Orb of Destiny, or whatever it was called.
Yeah, the Orb of Destiny. He had the Beacon Angelus.
The Beacon of what?
Angelus.
Oh.
The Angel's Beacon.
I thought you said the Beacon of Jelly.
Yeah, like,
If it was the Beacon of Jelly, Josh, what kind of jelly would it be?
Raspberry?
Raspberry?
You don't like raspberry?
Does he have a sore throat?
Then maybe.
Okay, so that's going to be it for the White Scars as we go into Deathwatch turn 4. Movimento time for the Deathwatch.
Yeah, so I'm going to get 1 point there.
Yep.
And then these guys will head up board.
Zoom,
Let's
zoom,
go,
zoom.
Geronimo.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. I want you in my room. Do you remember the Venga voice?
Yeah. Did you just remember them too?
It did. Way back. They are getting closer.
Slowly but steadily.
You move the bikes?
I mean, I think the play is I do move the bikes.
Mm-hmm.
Question is, how bikey do I want them to get? I'll just move them up. We're gonna see what happens. I'm beyond the point of using like real tactics or thoughts here.
And here I am actually trying to think of what I'm going to do with the
Like
white
a
scars.
sucker.
Whoa.
I don't know where he's going. Boop. Managed to stay out of range of most of my shooting, so we're just going to go with the squad here, firing everything at the front squad of bikes. Stalker bolters with crack and penetrator rounds, because I have to at this range. They are going to hit you on 3s, rolling 1s. Whoa. Okay. And then wound you on 5s, rerolling 1s.
Not a 1 on them.
And they are AP -2.
5 up save. Ooh, I'm going to lose a bike and take 1 wound. Guess what, folks? A sergeant is going to die. And bike will take a wound. What should we name that sergeant? Let's call him Donnie Brasco.
It's kind of macabre naming them after they die. Like, as they die, we give you a name.
Yeah, so then we can remember them as they were.
Dead?
Poor Donnie. He infiltrated the mafia, and okay, never mind. Look it up.
The heavy bolter now, 4s.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, 3s rolling 1s. I don't know why I said 4s. That's to wound. Now, yeah, 4s to wound rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s. But bam, AP -1.
all right, 4 up. Ooh, made it.
Darn. Over to this big happy group of veterans. We're going to start off with the 3 storm bolters, firing the poison 2-up rounds at you. Looking for 3s. Awful. These are 2s, you're rolling 1s because you're fast attack. 3 wounding hits, no AP.
3 up armor save. Ooh, made it.
Dang. Solid shot now out of the frag cannons, hitting on 3s. Pretty good. These are wounding on 3s, rolling 1s.
Ooh.
So these are AP -2, 2 damage apiece.
Alrighty, 5 up. Ugh. Oh, jeez.
Hooray!
That's a squad. So that's going to be Bobby D. He's dead. That's going to be Joe Pesci. And that's going to be, what's his name? The other guy from the Goodfellas. No one cares about him. He's dead. I'm laughing at my own jokes.
I got 3 bikes in range to fire the wounding on 2 rounds. Or do I fire all 4 bikes with the AP -1 but wounding on 5 rounds? What do you think I should do, Vito?
I think you should go back and get your shine box.
Because they're Billy Bats.
What are you going to do?
We're going to do the poison 2-up.
Alright.
These are just hitting on 3s. Good start.
Wow.
Wounding on 2s, no reroll because you're not fast attack. You're HQ. I can't reroll those 2. But you still are going to take 8 saves. 3 up.
We can do it here, sports fans.
You should be fine.
Oh,
Yeah, so 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Dropping him down to 4. So that's going to be the end of Josh's turn 4. He did some pretty good damage here. I only have the captain left who's going to be holding that objective for me, which is going to be pretty good. I think we're going to be tie at the top of my turn, so that's not bad. I'm holding my own. Holding my own.
Or 3-3.
3-3. Okay. So let's go into White Scars, turn 4. Starting with the White Scars movement, I think what we're going to do is... I was thinking about making a push to go for that objective, then I realized that wasn't the greatest idea. Josh has made this really good kill box area with his shooting, so it's not the best idea for me. Excuse me. And then, so I think what I'm going to do is make a push this way and try to go after those 2 squads. It's been very reactionary for me, which is not the best for an all-bike army, which is very movement focused, but it's the best what I got to do. And I've been keeping up in terms of points, which is not bad. I've been doing a lot better this game as opposed to the last couple games that I've been doing. So let's see what I can do. So this squad over here, we're just gonna turn and go 14 to this tree right here, and this gentleman had a wound on him. The attack bike as well will zoom up and go tuck itself right in there. Casaro, he's gonna turn around and go 14 to here. Company veterans, they are going to turn, ooh, excuse me, and they're gonna fill in this gap here. And then the Rev Captain, along with the Apothecary, they're gonna turn around and go there as well. At the end of my movement phase, let's see if the Apothecary can bring back a veteran squad. Whoa, on a 4-up? No, we do not. The Apothecary is... Actually, you know what? I'm going to spend a command point to try to regrow. Make my monster grow! No, I don't. It's a Power Rangers reference. Time for shooting. Let's start with these two gentlemen firing into... the veteran squad. We're also going to supercharge the plasma, or plasmas, I should say, into the bikes.
Okay.
So the bolters into the veterans, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. We got 2 1s in there. Converted them both. Wounding on 4s. Ooh, pretty good, pretty good.
Storm of Fire as well, right?
Oh, Storm of Fire, yeah, that's right. So these 3 6s are going to be at AP -1.
Okay.
2 regular saves.
3 ups. Okay, so I'm going to lose a guy, and that'll be the Black Shield.
Okay.
And then I got 3 at -1, eh?
Yeah.
Do these one at a time. The first one will be a 4-up on the squad.
It's
Next one will
good.
be a 4-up on the squad. That'll kill the Sarge. And the last one will be a 3-up invuln. No, I will command point that.
Good.
Do I get the command point back?
You do.
Woo!
And then for the overcharged or supercharged plasmas into the bikes, first one, we get a hit. Second one, we get a hit. 3s to wound. Getting 2 wounds.
I get 2 6-ups here. Ba-bam! Fill them both. I will take the...
These went to the bikes.
I know, he's with the bikes.
Oh, he's usually with the bikes?
Yeah. He'll get pulled. He'll get pulled.
The multi-melta that's hiding right behind the tree, it's going to be firing into the bikes as well. And then, sorry, I should mention that the bolt weapon will be firing into the veterans. Bolter firing first, hitting on 3s. Rerolling those 2 1s. Converting only 1. 4s to do anything. Getting only 1.
That's on the veterans?
That's on the vets, yeah.
Okay, so 3-up armor. Ba-bam!
Ooh.
Ooh, we're gonna lose someone. We will... What do you still left to shoot with?
I still have the 2 company vets, Cosaro Khan, and the Rev Captain. And then I also have this captain over here.
Okay, give me a minute.
Josh decided to pull the shield from the veterans over here. Multi-Melt is up next on a 3. Ooh, rerolling the 1. We got a hit on a 2-up. Got it. Yeah, on a, Josh corrected me, it was on a 3 because of toughness 5.
D6 damage.
Ooh, D6. Getting 6 damage. Pulling off a bike. Company veterans, they're going to fire next. Their plasmas are going to be firing into the bikes, and we are going to supercharge them. And then the bolt guns on the bikes are going to be firing into the vets. These are the bolt rifle or bolt guns on the bikes into the veterans on 3s. Rerolling the 1 there. Converted that. Wounding on 4s. And these 2 6s are going to be at -1 AP because of Storm of Fire. The 2 regular wounds.
2 just 3-ups. They're
Are
fine.
good.
And the 2, I'm going to do them one at a time. 3-up invuln. And then 3-up invuln.
Very
Yeah,
good.
that's fine.
The supercharged plasma hits, and the other one doesn't hit. On a 3+. Ooh, I'm gonna spend a command point to re-roll that. Womp womp. So the Rev Captain and Kastaro Khan, I'm just gonna combine their bike shots together, hitting on 2s. Re-rolling that 1. All hit. And 4s to wound, and I'm sorry if I didn't declare it, they're going to be shooting into the veterans. And we want to get 1 shot that's going to be Storm of Fire at -1 AP. 3-up invul. Ooh, he's going to get it. And then 3 more.
2 more.
Or 2 more, yeah.
Just 3-up armor saves. It's fine.
Ooh, good. And then this captain over here, he's going to be firing his bolter, or his bike bolter into here. 4 shots, rerolling 1s, all hit, wounding on 4s, all but 1. Got 3 wounds there.
3-up armors, ba-bam! I'll lose 1, and it will be the shield.
So no charges to declare. I will, even if I turbo boosted and I had that +2 inches, I measured it out and I was going to be 12. I had a 12-inch charge with the Rev Captain, so I wasn't going to do that. So we're going to have some morale tests to make.
Over here, they're base leadership 8 for being veterans, and they lost 4 to that squad. So at a 5 or 6, somebody flees. They're fine. And then same thing here. They're base leadership 8. They only lost 3, so they're fine.
You're good. So that is that for the White Scars turn 4. Well, I think that was probably our hardest, maybe not our hardest hitting turn, but we did some pretty good, excuse me, we did some pretty good damage here. We weakened them up a bit. I definitely don't think that I can breach Josh's side, so I might have to just, excuse me, I might just have to sit on this side and rack up my 1 victory point, maybe bring this game to a tie, but we'll see as we go on to Deathwatch turn 5. Zipping on over, Josh.
Yes, sir. So he is gonna go up his 14. Getting him to just there, which is exactly where I need him to be. His friend will follow. Now, if this goes well, because you scored at the beginning of your turn, these guys are going to be controlling that objective, so you won't get your point, and that'll put me 1 ahead. And I think that's might be what it comes down to. Something that close. And then this squad over here, we are going to go ahead and start moving, guys. He's going to move up 6. He's going to move up 6. Follow up. And then he's going to jump up 12. He's going to maintain coherency, so we can get to about there. So a little bit of movement left. Shooting, we're going to start way back here. I only got basically 2 guys that are able to shoot again, but if I can't really move to anywhere better. So we're going to start off with the heavy bolter, which is going to fire an acid shell at these guys. So it's 1 single shot. If it hits, it's just D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So this is hitting on a 3, rolling 1s because of the. Actually, I got to spend the stratagem point, so I get it back on a 5. I get it back, and then this is hitting on a 3, rolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Come on, Captain. Tell him to do better. And then D3 mortal wounds to that squad. For 2 mortal wounds, that's pretty good. So, kills the bike, wounds another.
Yep. D3 mortal wounds? Oh, this guy actually had a wound on him.
I only did 2 wounds.
Oh, did 2 wounds? So, yeah. This guy's dead, and then this guy is without a wound. Bam, like that.
The one Kraken Penetrator that was in range, so 2 shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. These are wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s. Nothing. Bikes here going to fire the poison 2-up rounds of that single biker. Hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
And pull out a miss. And these are wounding on 2s, rolling 1s. Rolling 1s.
All hit.
So you got 7 3-up saves to make.
3 up. Oh, he's dead. And this lonely biker goes down. Bam, like that.
Pretty good. Over here, we're going to go ahead and fire at the company vets.
Okay.
So I'm going to be hitting on, with the solid shot, hitting on 3s. Pull up 2 misses. Other elites, correct?
Yeah.
So I'm wounding on 3s, no reroll. And that is 3 wounding hits. You're going to get your 3-up invuln save. They are 2 damage apiece.
Ooh, I'm going to spend a command point.
Yep.
Roll that. And we're good. And like that, that is going to be the Deathwatch's turn. I almost said Deathwatch's turn. It's wicked smart. That's going to be your turn 5. You did some okay damage. The majority of your big guns are out of range.
Right.
From this really big piece of terrain that's blocking line of sight, which is pretty good.
Now the talking point, though,
yeah, is this
that
objective. So you scored.
I scored 1 at the start of my turn for holding my home objective.
Yeah.
I scored nothing here because you score at the start of your turn. But at the start of your turn 5, you're not going to score that.
Exactly.
So that's where I get 1 point ahead in the race.
Yeah, because these guys are going to be objective secured, and I have no troops.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's go into White Scar's turn 5, and let's see if we can do some kind of damage. The Power Fist Captain, for starting with the movement for the White Scars, we're just going to zip on up, staying an inch away, right there. The company veterans, they're going to zip on up to 14 to right here, and they're going to stay an inch away from these guys. The attack bike as well, it's going to zip on up and go right behind to here. The Rev Captain, along with the Apothecary, they're going to zip on up to here, making room hopefully so that we can regrow another veteran. And I think the Khan, he's just going to follow suit, and he's going to go right here. And at the end of the movement phase, does the Apothecary brings someone back to life? He does on a 5-up. And just like that, another, what's called Company Veterans Gene Seed has been recovered, and we get one back. Time for some shooting, though. The Company Veterans, they're going to overcharge or supercharge their plasma into these bikes, and then their bolters on their bikes will be firing into the veterans. First veteran with the plasma gun. Okay, that's a miss. Second one. It's a miss. Oh, come on, you. Third one. That's a hit. I'm going to spend a command point on one of these misses. It's still a miss. You suck. 3 up to wound. Caught him. 6 up save.
Bam! Oh, he's dead.
These are the 3 bike shots going into that bike. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Going only 1 in there. Oops. Doesn't convert. Sorry, yeah, these are going into the veterans I declared earlier. My mistake. 4 to wound. Okay, and then these 6s are going to be at minus AP1. 3 up first.
Gonna lose 1 there, and then 4 ups. Okay, so I only lose 1, and it will be the Vanguard bet.
The multi-melta will be from the attack bike with the multi-melta. That's going to be firing into the bike, and then the main rider will be firing into the into the veterans. The multi-melta hitting on a 3. It hits, wounding on a 2. No, sorry, wounding on a 3. Hits our wounds. So because that actually is heavy with the multi-melta, I would have been hitting a 4, not a 3. So I really want that bike to die.
You make a command point?
Yeah, I think I'm going to spend a command point, which will bring me down to, I think, 2 command points. So I'm going to spend a command point.
It's a hit.
It's
and
a
you
hit.
already rolled the wound and yeah, hit.
Yeah.
So just D6 wounds to the bike.
2.
It's good enough. Boop.
And then 4 shots from the main rider, hitting on 3s. Rerolling those 1s. Oh, geez, look at those 3 1s. Getting 2, and then wounding on 4s. Nothing. The apothecary on bike going into the veterans, hitting on 3s. Oh, geez, look at those 1s. Rerolling. Getting only 1. Excuse me. Wounding on 4s. Getting only 1. Oh, and that's going to be minus AP.
So 4 up.
Maybe 1.
He's fine.
Good. Next up is going to be Kusaro Khan and the and the Rev Captain. I'm just going to combine their attacks together, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. No 1, so I'll hit. 4s to wound. We're going to get 2 wounds, and that 6 is going to be minus 1 AP.
3 ups. We're going to lose 1. I will command point that one. It's still a fail. Do I get it back on a 5? I do, at least. So I lost 1 so far, and then the single 4-up save. He's fine. So I lost 1 out of that. Boop.
And then the last remaining captain with a power fist, he's also going to be firing into the squad, hitting on 3s, or 2s, sorry, rerolling 1s, wounding on 4s, getting 3 wounds.
3 up saves. Live. Lost 1 more. Whoop.
We're going to charge him with the attack bike.
Okay. 2d6 automatic hits. For only 3, that's truly awful. They're still going to wound you on 3s, rolling 1s though. Only at 2 wounding hits at AP minus 1.
AP minus 1, so we're going to have a 4 of armor. It's going to take 1 wound. Bringing it down to 3 wounds. Let's roll for Chargizos. Getting a 7. It's definitely in. An Xerocon. He's going to charge in there as well. Getting a 5. Funny enough, 5 inches was just enough to get in. Bam, just like that. Xerocon should be enough to get in there. Excuse me, this cough will not go away. So let's swing away. Khan's got 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. All hit. When the Khan charges in, he gets plus 1 strength, so wounding on 3s. Ooh, look at that. Getting 2 wounds. This is going to be at minus 3 AP.
6 up saves. Ba-bam! Close. But no cigar.
And then we're just going to consolidate, so we're just going to skadoosh that way, and then beep beep that way. So on a d6, the game will end on a 1 or 2. Josh was nice enough to let me roll it. What a gentleman and a scholar.
It's true. Game continues.
The game continues. Look at this as we go on to Deathwatch, turn 6.
Okay, over to getting some combat going on. I'm back and forth. I think I want to still keep these guys in cover. Their shooting's not quite as effective, but I don't want to give you easy charges to get deeper into my deployment zone.
Okay.
And yeah, they'll still be able to get some shots, so that's good enough. Over here, I don't think I can do anything about anything. Nope. So it's going to be pretty simple. This is going to be a shooting phase. We're going to start off with this Capitan. He didn't move, so he's going to fire crack and penetrator rounds. And Captain's crack and penetrator rounds onto the attack bike. I'm hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because he's a captain. And then these are going to wound you on 5s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. 1 wounding hit at Ren -2. So you're going to get a 5 up save.
5 up save. Ooh, no.
2 damage. Oop, there you go. Veteran's going to put all their shots into your veterans. Starting off with the Heavy Bolter Acid Shell. Do I get the command point back on a 5? I don't, so I'm down to 1 command point. 1 shot hitting on 3. D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds to the squad.
So this guy will die. They recently revived one. He will die. And the sergeant is left remaining.
These are the Stalker Bolters going into that squad now. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Well, these 2 misses. These are going to wound you on 2s, rerolling 1s. Because you're a fast attack. Or no, not rerolling 1s because you're not a fast attack. 4 wounding hits, you're full save.
3 up. Ooh, he takes a wound. Putting him down to 1.
Over here, these guys got to try to do it with crack and penetrator rounds. I'm going to have 2 guys fire at the attack bike.
Okay.
The other 3 firing at your veteran. Rapid fire because I didn't move. This is on the attack bike, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. That was good. These are going to wound you on 5s, rerolling 1s. So we got 3 wounding hits at AP -2.
Alrighty, 5 up. Oh no, he's going down. Bam.
No, that was the attack bike.
Oh, there's attack bike too?
Yep.
Attack bike's dead.
And then the 3 shooting into the vet there, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. And then these are wounding on 5s and no reroll help. Oh, that's pretty good. They're AP -2, but you still get your 3 up save.
Made them all.
Dang.
So that's going to be it for Deathwatch turn 6. It's pretty bloody. I only have 5 models left, so we really got to do something here, folks, as we go into White Scars turn 6. So at the start of the turn, I will be scoring 1 objective for holding it again. So I have some choices. I can either drive up and get behind enemy lines to score that 1 victory point, or that would bring us to a tie game.
No, but that's the game. 50-50 chance will go another turn.
Right. Or I can go for broke and try to go after that objective. I don't know if I can quite do it because you are holding it with your guys, so I have some decisions to make. Start of the movement, the veteran's going to turn around and fly 14 to there. Apothecary, bring up the rear and drive up right behind them. I think I'm going to spend a command point for Born in the Saddle for my Rev Captain, and he's going to be flying 22 inches, or advancing. I say fly because he's going really fast, but yeah, he's going to advance 22. And for 22 inches, that gets me all the way up to this little bundle of papers there. And Kasorkon, he's going to drive up. It's right there. So, there's no wounded, or I mean, there is a wounded model, so this is immediately going to regain D3 wounds, so no need to roll for it. He immediately regains a wound from the Apothecary. And I think it's time for some shooting, because I think what's going to end up happening is this is essentially the scene from The Last Samurai. For anyone who's watched that movie. Company veteran on bike is going to supercharge with his plasma gun into these Primaris Marines.
Bolter going the same way.
Yeah, Bolter, everything's going to be going into that squad. Words are hard. We are looking for a 3-up. That's a miss. I think I've got one command point left.
Oh no, so yeah.
I'm going to spend it. Do I spend it? Yeah, I'm going to spend it. What is that? Ooh, I got a hit. And then a 2 to wound. We got it.
5-up save and cover. Nope.
We're looking at his bike. We got 2 hits so far, rerolling the 1. Got 3 hits. 4 to wound. And that 6 is going to be at -1.
Start with the 2-ups, and then the 3-up. Okay, you got one more.
Bam.
Bam.
Hothgary's up next. He's going to be firing his bike into the same squad, hitting on 3s. Woo! Wounding on 4s. I need that roll again, please. Oh, okay, that's okay. Same thing, -1 for Storm of Fire.
So 3-up, 2-up. Okay.
Good. Casaro Khan and the Rev Captain, they're all going to be firing together, and the only reason why the Captain can fire is because of Born in the Saddle. Looking for 2s, rerolling the 1, getting everything. Force wound. Give me them 6s.
4 2-up saves. They're fine.
Ooh.
And then there's 2 3-ups.
Yeah.
1 wound.
Putting a wound on a Primaris. That is going to be the end of my turn. The charge distance is way too far for me to even declare a charge. So Josh, why don't you roll this one up?
4 up for the game to continue. Do you want it to continue, Vito? Go for glorious victory, or are you having to settle for a tie?
I don't know. I kind of want to. I'm happy for a tie because I haven't won anything with the White Scars, but I kind of want to go for a victory. But I also don't want to get shot to death. So
4 up.
4 up. Yeah. Let's see what the guys got to decide.
Nope. The game's over.
The game is over, folks. The game is over. It was actually quite bloody. I'm actually quite surprised how long the White Scars lasted. Yeah, I actually had a lot of fun with the White Scars.
Fights are tough, bro. So yeah, just to clarify for everybody, before we jump into the post game, this is a tie. I was 1 victory point ahead as far as actually scoring for victory points.
Yeah.
Neither of us got first strike. Nobody killed anything first turn.
No.
And nobody got Slay the Warlord.
No.
The Warlords are still there. And then you are getting 1 victory point for Linebreaker.
For Linebreaker, yeah. So it is a tie. What was it? 4-4?
5 to 5.
5 to 5, yeah.
It's because there he was able to just get in.
Yeah, just because
he was the only one.
Yeah, because of Born in the Saddle. Yeah, what a turn of events. Yeah. So what we're gonna do right now, folks, is oh, it's so hard to talk. We're gonna go into the vault for the post game show. If you're a Vault member, check out the link below for the post-game show. If you're not a Vault member, you can sign up for a 7-day free trial where you can find the post-game show and thousands of bat reps, thousands of painting tutorials, and tons of good stuff. You can check out this wonderful face. And you can check out other cool stuff from Luca, Matt, Dave, me, Steve, and the rest of the gang. But as always, folks, thanks for watching and happy wargaming.